What's up, world and YouTube? Check this out. Remember how I did a video about how everything that the government steps in and says is perfectly fine to be in your food, your drinks, your toiletries, and your smokes and cigarettes and, your cigars, and even in those electric cigarettes, vapes, whatever, which I quit, by the way, and quit nicotine gum. People across the board, I've been delivered. Hallelujah. And you can be too if you want, if you choose. But check this out. So, I'm not saying you want to smoke a Cuban? Smoke a Cuban. I'm going to smoke one. That's right. You better believe it. Not all the time, but yes. I'm going to sit back and have conversations with people, toking on a Cuban cigar, rightfully so, if I choose to do it. It's in balance. It's perfectly fine. Okay? And world and these bans and all this blah blah blah. But look, here's the government saying that this is legal, that's not legal. But yeah, everything that they make or say it's okay is killing us. No. Dismantle that. Spoken. We're going to take that down. Listen. Another one of my goals is this. To get us back to a natural food. Not just organic, people, because even organic food, even though they say it's not GMO or it's GMO certified, whatever, it's not true. You ever notice tomatoes and fruits, how different they are from going out to your orchard and your garden and picking them? They're completely different. That's because they're fake, people. I mean, they're not real. They're not from the divine mother, the planet, excuse me. It's just not. But check this out. We're going to get back to that. How's that sound? It's up to you. Nobody's going to be forced to do it. But they are going to be forced, the government will be forced to be dismantling all these toxins that they put in everything, including cigarettes. Excuse me. Cigarettes, everything that you can buy or purchase has poison in it, people. It's ridiculous, okay? Well, it's gotta be like that in order to have a shelf life. Nonsense. No, it's never been intended for that, okay? There is a system that I'm gonna put in place, absolutely, that will allow people to have fresh food and produce, okay? Fresh food and produce, real, from Father Earth, Mother Earth, whatever you want to call it, from the divine. The seeds of natural plants to be brought back again, people. All right? The divine done it best. Nobody can outdo it. You see, another thing is this. Whether you know this or not, these robots that are being built to take away your jobs and things, right? Well, they're going to make robots, but then there's going to be jobs to do the robots, maintenance the robots and build the robots, engineer the robots. For now. But guess what the next plan is? That job will be replaced by robots to engineer robots. Maintain robots. People, excuse me, let me share a word of wisdom with you, okay? Whether you can see this or not, it's right in front of our eyes. The plan of Lucille and the angels ascending, I'm rooting for you, is to actually replace humanity. Come on, think about this. What do they've got against the divine? Well, they had against the divine is the fact that they were unredeemable. And like I said, it's going to take some time for this to sink in, okay, to them. But it'll happen. It's being dismantled. But until then, look, people. Of course, you got computers. You've got robots. Check out the robots. And then they want to build robots to send them off to war. No, they don't. They want to build robots to police humanity. Did he say that? Absolutely, I said that because it's truth. And it's here. But I dismantle that. Spoken. That's right. We don't need for that. It's ridiculous. Okay? Because what you can't see, that I can see, people, or some of you can see. I'm not saying all of you haven't had your eyes open, but look, the people went in on this because they think it's going to have money. But listen, even you, rich man, will be controlled by those forces that you have no idea what you're doing and building. This is truth. You have no idea, and you can't foresee. Excuse me. You cannot foresee what's actually happening. Replacing humanity, replacing the food that the divine has rightfully given, which is beautiful in every way and nurturing across the board, right? Look, open up your eyes if you choose, people. It's happening right before our very eyes, and yet we've given all this power to the government. I dismantle that because it's time for that to happen. No more will you have a power over humanity, government. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Your power's been stripped from you, whether you like to hear this or not. You know it's true. You know it. You know who's speaking to you. You think the president has power? No. No, he doesn't. Or she doesn't. Not at all. I've stripped that from you because you haven't learned, people. You keep getting further off balance instead of balancing yourself, but that's not entirely your fault, and I will not say that it is, and that's okay. But healing is here. Hope is here. Restoration is here, and balance is here, people. Yes. And it's great news. Please don't misread what I'm saying. This is excellent news, people. You want to know why you're dying of cancer, people? Not only is it from the products that they put in the food, and then to get you to believe because of these projections about who you are, which is not perceived correctly. You're a child of the divine, creation of the divine. Look, all these things, if the enemy can get you to believe something, people, and you got to understand this, the enemy works in all fields, doctors, government, across the board. There's an enemy in there, okay? Because you allowed it by your belief system. Yeah, we did this to ourselves. But look, like I spoke about just in the video I made, the divine has correction and guidance, and she's gonna put us back on to that path that we need to be on for healing and restoration and balance. It's here. And I am so honored and grateful to share this with you. Not all of you will be happy to hear this in the beginning, but that's okay, and that doesn't matter really because of the side that you choose to work for. But when your eyes get opened, then you're going to say, man, I'm so glad that the divine brought this being here on earth to show us. Look, I'll say it again. It was given to me to say, and I like it. Get your bottoms back in balance, baby. For the betterment of humanity, for yourself. It's being ushered in. As I speak these words. That's annoying. Get out of my way. But, look, I think that's about all I gotta say for now. But what I'm saying is, you got all these places, they put these toxins in, and yes, I know about these nanobots that you're putting in to the people's food systems. Watch this movie, people. It's called Don't Look Up. It's showing you, see, the funny thing, the irony is that the enemy will put it right in front of your face and think that you won't get it. And those that are asleep usually don't. They don't. They just perceive it as not reality, when in fact it is. Saying don't look up. There's a character on there, one of the smartest guys, right? Who looks at one guy and he starts reading him, and he knows him. You know why? Because of these nanobots that they put in your food, your cigarettes, your vapes, everything. They're so small, people. Oh, this guy's crazy. I don't know, I'm not. I'm not crazy at all. And I dismantle this research that you're doing, okay, against humanity. We're not your test subjects, government. Said it before in another video, and I will say it again. The divine's creation is not your test dummies. We're not. Open your eyes. Truly. Thank God for the correction and direction of the divine people, or the enemy would have had us way off and lost. That was her desire. That was exactly what Lucille's desire was. And she thought, there's a story behind what I'm going to say, and I can't explain it all right now because it's not time. But she desired for me to actually be the Antichrist. That's right. Yeah. That's why she... Oh my gosh. I don't want to get into it right now. But listen to the words I say if you choose. That was Lucille's plan. Was to overshadow me. Right? And change my heart. So that I would mislead the divine's people. But it didn't happen. Nor was it ever going to happen, even though Lucille thought it was. That's why she put it in there in the book of Revelation, added that in there, that it would happen like that. But it's not. The divine has stepped in and said, I don't think so. Excellent story plot, if you follow that kind of thing. But that's just nonsense and corruption and evil in every sense of the fashion. If you think about it, marinate in it a little bit, if you choose, then you'll see how hateful that is, that storyline and plot. It's not love. So, appreciate you listening. I'll give you updates when I get more on it. I assure you that. So, yeah, I love you guys.